Hello friends and welcome back. Today is November 7th of 2025 and this is Love to Inspired with Christina. And I am thrilled to show you today's tutorial. It's super simple. It's using some fun, yummy little Lindor chocolates to make this cute, adorable little Christmas ornament. Isn't that adorable? I'll be using the Keeping Traditions Designer Series paper. It is probably one of my favorites this season. Just because it has shimmer and shine. Not really the shimmer, but it does have that gold effect. So let me turn the camera down and we'll get started with this. Hang on. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Stampin' Cut machine, and a couple of dies that I will be using are from this circle here and the little toppers that are for your ornament, the little ornament toppers. This is from the Ornament Christmas dies, and then I got another one right here, and this was from the Stylish Shape Circle dies. It's probably a little over an inch, inch and a quarter. And hang on, because my camera seems to be trying to fall just a tad bit. So let me hopefully hold that into place for you. All right, and if you have the punches, this would work well with circle punches too. So this is the Designer Series paper that I'm using. I'm gonna be using this side. Isn't that pretty? That's what I was trying to talk about with the gold metallic look to it. I love all of the different designs that the paper has. This one was one of them, and it had the real pretty design in it that way, and I thought I would change it up just for video's sake so that you could see how it all looks. So this is probably about 4 inches, maybe a little more. I just want it to be able to fit through my cutting machine, and I'm folding it in half, and then because I want to have a double side on it, and then I'm going to take my first circle and stick it on here just like so. Let me see which side I want to use. And then I'm going to take the little one and put it right in the center here, because this is where our chocolate's going to go inside. Now, I'm going to wing it for the video, so let's see what happens. But if you're concerned about your dies moving, you can take some washi tape and put it across there, and then that will secure it into place and it won't move while you're rolling it through. Or maybe take a sticky note if you have some of them available and use those. They won't mess up the paper, and it just kind of holds everything into place. So I think I did move my die a little bit, so let me get that in. And then once I do, I like to just push firm right down where it's going to be cutting, and then start rolling it through the machine. If you don't have a Stampin' Cut machine, you need to get one. You will love it for all the things. So let me roll it through. I hope, yeah, I did. Okay, now I don't want to put this up just yet because we have one more thing that we want to cut out. Now that's going to be with a piece of gold shimmer paper, or this is I think gold brush. It has silver and gold inside the packet. Now I'm folding it just in half because I want to have a little lip on the to fold over. Now, because these are two separate pieces, I'm going to come up just a little bit above this crease part that I folded in half, and then I'm going to stick these two on top of one another to roll through the machine. I want it to have the impression on both sides. Well, okay, it worked last time. This may be too small of a piece. Let's try it and see if I can hold it down. I may have to get the washi tape out, like I was telling you. I am. Or let's see if I have a bigger piece. That might work too. Let's cut it in half. Now, this will probably hold it down further. There you go. If not, then we will take the washi tape. So I'm going to hold that down. I am going to use the washi tape. So this week I have been struggling, and I'm so glad I was able to get on with you guys because I have lost my voice. I was completely like voiceless for 2 days. I kind of joked with my family about them getting to enjoy the silence of me because of it. But it's finally coming back, even though I still kind of sound like a toad. But thanks for jumping on regardless. So I'm gonna sit this down, press in, just like so, and here we go. There we now. Perfect. Okay, now let's the magic begin. So let's take this little guy off, and I will put the camera down. Is that too much? Just a little bit. That was like 5. Holy cow, y'all. I can't seem to get it together for you. All right, here we go. I think my camera's still moving a little bit, but it'll be fine. So now you'll take this and flip it over, and I'm going to use some tear tape, and I'm going to put it on all of the corners here because I want it all to be able to stay down. Now 2 of those pieces are going to hold our little plastic chocolate in place. All right, let me get my take your pick tool because it is amazing, especially if you have fingernails. It helps just do all the things for you. And I have recently went and got my nails did, and I'm absolutely loving it. I used to do it all the time, and I haven't done it in a while, so I've really enjoyed having some pretty nails. Aren't they pretty? Oh, yay. Okay, so let me get my chocolate. Now you might have to trim just a little bit off of the ends here because it is going to stick off a little bit. Now you can wait until after you add them to the paper, or you can do it now. So I'm just going to take it and stick it on there. Well, I'm going to stick that little guy on there just like so. And then you just kind of push it down onto the tear tape because you're kind of holding him into place, right? And then now it's gonna, you're gonna add this to the top of it. Now it's gonna a little bit stick out, but it's not so much that it's it makes a problem because 2 sides are going to fold in flat just like so, and then the other 2 might be bulgy a little bit, but you're going to put the little piece here that we cut out, you're going to put that on one end of it. So once you take that off, you should have the perfect little thing here. So see how it folds over? And then you're going to just add that to one side of your ornament. So it'll look like that. So let me I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue on this because I want to make sure that it stays in place. Now I'm going to let that sit just for a second, and then I'm taking this fun twine here. There you've got black and white and gold, and this one is the black one that has the gold shimmer in it, but I'm going to be using the white one. Either one is fine, really. And then however long you want your ornament string to be, I'm just going to eyeball it here. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to tie a knot into the top of it. Just like so. And then before you put it on, go ahead and add it to around your little topper here. I'm going to make sure I have the right side up, and then just go ahead and place it just where you want it, and then you'll fold it down. Let's see if I can multitask here. So then you might just tug the string just a tad bit so that the way your top will be there. And then with using the multi-purpose glue, just kind of give it a little snug tug there. just so that it stays into place. And then next, isn't that cute? It's adorable, right? Then I'm using some real red ribbon here, and I'm gonna tie a little pretty bow at the top. So then that way, it just kind of gives an extra little pizzazz to your ornament. This is one of my favorites. I love this red ribbon. It is so pretty, and I didn't twist it just so because you want it to have the red shine on both sides, but it is easy to work with. So that's another reason why I like it. Some ribbon is just cumbersome, like especially when there's two sides to it. Snip the other side. Let me straighten that out, and then I'll give him a little tug. Oh, ta-da! It's coming, I promise. All right, here we go. I'm gonna even those out just a bit, and then we'll attach it to the ornament, and that is it. Okay, so then you just either take a glue dot, if I can find them on this chaotic case. Okay, whoops. Let me get my glue dots, and I'm gonna just add one. Well, there it is. Add it to the top of or back of my bow. This is probably the easiest way to get it unstuck. And then just kind of stick it wherever you see fit. And another fun thing you could do with this is add a little tag to it. You can say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or maybe put one that says for you on there. And that's it. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me get the other one back out for you real fast, and there you go. So cute. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for another tutorial. I hope you have fun recreating these and that you're just inspired to do something, and I would love to see your version of them. So make sure that you tag me on the social media, from Facebook to Instagram, even here on YouTube. And yeah, I'll be back next week, November 14th, to show you something new, something fun. And until then, you be blessed and inspired. Bye, guys.